Have you ever found yourself gazing out the window, perhaps on a quiet afternoon, and suddenly felt a little tremor of uncertainty about what lies ahead? It's a feeling many of us experience as we step past that significant milestone of 60. We've always imagined our family, our children, grandchildren, would be that unshakable rock, our constant source of support through every twist and turn. And in so many beautiful ways, they are. They bring immense joy, laughter, and a sense of belonging. But if we're truly honest with ourselves, if we peel back the layers of expectation and sentiment, we might admit a quiet, sometimes painful, truth. Family members have their own demanding lives, their own careers, their own young families to nurture, their own geographical distances to contend with. Their support, while cherished, might not always be as immediately available or as comprehensive as we once envisioned. It's a reality that can leave us feeling a little exposed, a little vulnerable, perhaps even a little lonely, as we navigate the unique challenges and opportunities of our later years. But what if I told you there's a profound secret to building a future where you feel not just supported, but truly empowered, resilient, and deeply content, regardless of what life throws your way? What if the most dependable support system isn't just outside of you, but largely within your own hands to cultivate? In this video, we're going to explore 5 incredibly powerful pillars that, once you turn 60, become the absolute bedrock of your well-being, your independence, and your joy. These aren't abstract concepts. They are practical, actionable areas of your life that you can begin strengthening today, right now, to ensure a vibrant, fulfilling future. And trust me, these pillars will serve you in ways that no one else truly can. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you. Now, let's begin building these foundations, starting with the very first pillar, which might just be the most fundamental of all robust physical health. It's easy to think of health as something we either have or we don't, something that slowly declines with age, a fate we just accept. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Our bodies are incredibly resilient, adaptable machines, and the efforts we put into nurturing them now will pay dividends that ripple through every other aspect of our lives. When I talk about physical health, I'm not just talking about avoiding illness, though that's certainly a part of it. I'm talking about maintaining your energy, preserving your mobility, keeping your mind sharp, and ensuring you have the vitality to enjoy all the moments life offers. Think about it. How much harder is it to visit loved ones, to pursue a cherished hobby, or even to simply enjoy a quiet walk in the park if your body is constantly aching? If your energy levels are always low, or if you find yourself struggling with simple tasks, this pillar is about proactive engagement with your body, recognizing its incredible capacity for healing and strengthening. It begins with movement, and often, we complicate this far too much. You don't need to sign up for intense gym classes or become a marathon runner overnight. The most profound changes often come from consistent, joyful movement that fits naturally into your day. Could it be a daily 20-minute walk around your neighborhood? Truly noticing the trees, the flowers, the changing sky. Perhaps it's dancing to your favorite music in your living room, or even just stretching gently each morning as you wake up. The key is consistency and finding activities that you genuinely look forward to, rather than seeing as a chore. If you love gardening, spend more time tending to your plants. If you enjoy swimming, find a local pool. Even simple strength exercises using your own body weight, like rising from a chair without using your hands, or standing on one leg for a few seconds, can dramatically improve your balance and prevent falls, which are a major concern as we age. Imagine the confidence that comes from knowing you can move freely, without fear, without pain. It changes everything. Beyond movement, nourishment plays an equally vital role. Our bodies need the right fuel, especially as we age, to repair themselves, to keep our minds clear, and to maintain our energy. Again, this doesn't need to be complicated or involve restrictive diets. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Think vibrant plates of colorful vegetables, lean proteins like chicken, fish, or beans, and healthy fats found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Hydration is also incredibly important and often overlooked. Simply drinking enough water throughout the day can impact your energy levels, digestion, and even your cognitive function. Rather than thinking about what you can't eat, focus on what you can add to your diet. A new vegetable, a different type of fruit, trying a new herb or spice. Small, sustainable changes are far more powerful than drastic overhauls that you can't maintain. For example, instead of a sugary snack, try an apple with a handful of almonds. Instead of reaching for a fizzy drink, opt for a glass of water with a slice of lemon. These simple shifts accumulate into a powerful foundation of health. And let's not forget the restorative power of sleep. It's during sleep that our bodies repair themselves, our brains consolidate memories, and our energy stores are replenished. If you're consistently getting 6 hours or less, you're doing yourself a disservice. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. This might mean creating a relaxing bedtime routine, perhaps a warm bath, a good book, not a screen, or some calming music. It might mean dimming the lights an hour before bed and avoiding caffeine late in the day. A well-rested body and mind are more resilient, more optimistic, and far better equipped to handle life's challenges. Finally, this pillar includes proactive medical care, regular checkups, staying on top of screenings, and having open, honest conversations with your doctor are crucial. Don't wait for something to go wrong. Be an active participant in your health journey, understanding your body and addressing any concerns promptly. Remember, your physical health isn't just about living longer, it's about living better, with more vitality, more independence, and more joy. It's the first and arguably most critical pillar you can build for yourself. Now that we've delved into the profound importance of building a robust physical foundation, let's shift our attention to our next critical pillar, cultivating strong social connections beyond family. It might seem counterintuitive after our discussion about family support. But hear me out. While family ties are invaluable, a diverse, rich network of friendships and community connections becomes an absolutely indispensable lifeline as we age, in our younger years, work, raising children, and local community activities often naturally bring us into contact with a wide circle of people. But as careers wind down and children leave the nest, those natural connections can sometimes dwindle, leaving gaps that family alone simply cannot fill. Think about the unique roles friends and community members play. They are often companions for shared interests, someone to go to a movie with, to discuss a book with, to explore a new hobby alongside. They can offer a fresh perspective, a listening ear without the intricate emotional history that often comes with family dynamics. They are the people who might call just to check in, or invite you for coffee simply because they enjoy your company. These connections provide a sense of belonging, purpose, and mutual support that is distinct from, but just as vital as, family love. We often underestimate the profound impact that regular social interaction has on our mental well-being, our cognitive health, and even our physical longevity. Studies repeatedly show that people with strong social ties live longer, are healthier, and report greater happiness. Loneliness, on the other hand, can be as detrimental to our health as smoking or obesity. So, how do we actively cultivate these connections once we've turned 60? It starts with intentionality. You might not stumble upon new friendships as easily as you did in your 20s, but they are absolutely there for the making. Consider revisiting old hobbies or picking up new ones. Have you always wanted to learn to paint, or join a choir, or try a walking club? These are fantastic avenues for meeting like-minded individuals. Community centers, local libraries, and senior activity groups often offer a plethora of classes and events. Volunteering is another incredibly powerful way to build connections. When you volunteer for a cause you care about, you're not only giving back to your community, but you're also surrounded by people who share your values and passion. Whether it's at a local food bank, an animal shelter, or a hospital, the shared purpose creates an instant bond. These are not transactional relationships. They are built on mutual respect, shared experiences, and genuine connection. And don't underestimate the power of technology. Online communities carefully chosen, can offer wonderful opportunities to connect with people from around the world who share your interests, especially if mobility becomes an issue. Video calls with friends who live far away can bridge distances. Even a simple phone call to an old acquaintance can reignite a dormant friendship. The key is to be open, to initiate, and to put yourself out there, even if it feels a little uncomfortable at first. Remember, others are often feeling the same desire for connection. A warm smile, an open question, and a genuine interest in another person can open doors to wonderful new relationships. This pillar isn't about replacing family. It's about enriching your life with a broader tapestry of human connection, ensuring you have a diverse and resilient web of support that brings joy, purpose, and companionship to your golden years. It's about creating a safety net of kindness and camaraderie that catches you when you need it most and celebrates with you in moments of joy. This leads us directly to our third crucial pillar, financial security and independence. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Money talk can be uncomfortable, even daunting. But this isn't about becoming wealthy. It's about building a foundation of stability that provides peace of mind and allows you to make choices about your life, rather than being limited by circumstances. Financial independence at any age, but especially after 60, is about having enough resources to cover your needs. Enjoy your chosen lifestyle and absorb unexpected expenses without undue stress or reliance on others. It's a powerful source of dignity and autonomy. The reality is that financial pressures can strain relationships, including those with family, if you're constantly worried about making ends meet, or if you become dependent on others for basic necessities. It can create an unspoken burden, even if your loved ones are willing to help. This pillar is about empowering yourself so that your financial well-being is primarily within your control. It starts with a clear understanding of your current financial situation. Take the time to honestly assess your income sources, pensions, Social Security, investments, any part-time work. Then, look at your expenses. Where does your money go each month? This isn't about judgment, but about awareness. Many people find that simply tracking their spending for a month or two reveals patterns and opportunities for adjustment they weren't even aware of. Once you have a clear picture, you can start planning. Are there ways to manage your budget more effectively? Perhaps negotiating better rates on insurance, reviewing subscriptions, or finding more economical ways to shop for groceries. Are there any outstanding debts that could be strategically paid down to free up monthly cash flow? Consider your savings. Even a small emergency fund can make a world of difference when an unexpected car repair or medical bill arises. Knowing you have a buffer provides incredible reassurance. This might also involve consulting with a trusted financial advisor, not a pushy salesperson, but someone who listens to your goals and helps you create a realistic plan for your retirement years. They can help you understand your options for managing assets, optimizing your income, and planning for potential long-term care needs, which can be a significant concern for many. Another critical aspect of this pillar is protecting yourself from financial scams. Unfortunately, people over 60 are often targeted by fraudsters. Be vigilant. If something sounds too good to be true, it almost certainly is. Never share personal financial information over the phone or online unless you've initiated the contact and verified the source. Be wary of urgent requests for money, especially from people you don't know, or even from those claiming to be family members in distress. Always verify independently. Taking the time to educate yourself on common scams can save you untold heartache and financial loss. Finally, financial security isn't just about accumulating money. It's about making your money work for you, smartly and sustainably. To support the life you want to live, it's about building a fortress of resources that allows you to face the future with confidence, knowing you have the means to care for yourself and pursue your passions. Without placing undue pressure on anyone else, it's truly a cornerstone of independent and joyful living. Next, we come to our fourth vital pillar, lifelong learning and mental agility. Just as our bodies need movement and nourishment, our minds thrive on stimulation and new challenges. The idea that learning stops after formal education or retirement is outdated and, frankly, detrimental. Our brains have an incredible capacity for neuroplasticity, meaning they can continue to form new connections and even grow new brain cells throughout our lives. Engaging in lifelong learning is not just about keeping memories sharp. It's about maintaining curiosity, fostering adaptability, and finding new sources of joy and purpose. Think about it. How often do you feel a little spark of excitement when you learn something new? When a concept clicks into place? Or when you master a new skill? That feeling isn't just fleeting. It's a powerful boost to your cognitive health and overall well-being. It keeps you engaged with the world, prevents boredom, and gives you fresh perspectives. And there are countless ways to nurture this pillar. It doesn't mean going back to university. Although, if that appeals, go for it. It could be as simple as picking up a book on a topic you know nothing about, subscribing to a fascinating podcast, or watching documentaries that challenge your assumptions. Have you ever wanted to learn a new language? Even basic phrases can open up a new world and significantly engage different parts of your brain. Perhaps you've always dreamed of learning to play a musical instrument, even just a simple ukulele or harmonica. The coordination, rhythm, and memory required are wonderful mental exercises. Puzzles are also fantastic brain stimulators. Crosswords, Sudoku, jigsaw puzzles. They require focus, problem solving, and attention to detail. But don't stop there. Learning a new practical skill, like knitting, woodworking, or even a new cooking technique, offers both mental challenge and tangible results. Many local community centers, libraries, and online platforms now offer free or low-cost courses on a vast array of subjects, from history and art to technology and personal finance. You could learn how to use a new app, understand social media, or even dabble in digital photography. The key is to find something that genuinely interests you and challenges your mind in a gentle, enjoyable way. This isn't about pressure or performance. It's about nurturing your innate curiosity and keeping your mental muscles strong and flexible. Maintaining mental agility also involves staying updated with the world around you, reading the news from various sources, engaging in thoughtful discussions with friends, and reflecting on different viewpoints all contribute to a nimble and responsive mind. Avoid getting stuck in rigid thinking patterns. Embrace new ideas and perspectives. This pillar is about ensuring that your mind remains a vibrant, active, and curious companion on your journey through life, always ready to absorb new information, solve new problems, and find new avenues for growth. It's about keeping that sparkle in your eyes that comes from continuous discovery, and that inner strength that comes from knowing your mind is still sharp, still capable, and still growing. Finally, we arrive at our fifth and perhaps most profound pillar: adaptability and a positive mindset. This isn't about naive optimism or pretending everything is perfect. It's about cultivating an inner resilience and a way of viewing the world that allows you to navigate the inevitable changes, challenges, and losses that life brings, especially as we age, as we move past 60. Things will change. Health might fluctuate. Loved ones may pass. Circumstances shift. How we respond to these changes, how we adapt, and the attitude we bring to each new day profoundly shapes our experience. An adaptable mindset means being flexible, open to new ways of doing things, and willing to let go of what no longer serves you. It means understanding that life is a continuous journey of evolution, and that embracing change, rather than resisting it, leads to greater peace and contentment. For example, if you find yourself needing to downsize your home, instead of focusing on what you're losing, can you reframe it as an opportunity for less maintenance, a simpler life, or a chance to create a new, cozy space? If your mobility changes, can you discover new activities that bring you joy? Perhaps those that are less physically demanding but equally fulfilling. It's about pivoting gracefully, finding new paths to happiness when old ones become less accessible. A positive mindset, on the other hand, is about actively choosing how you interpret events and how you engage with your own thoughts. It's about practicing gratitude, even for the small things: a beautiful sunrise, a delicious cup of tea, a friendly wave from a neighbor. It's about focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. This doesn't mean suppressing difficult emotions. It means acknowledging them and then consciously choosing to seek out the good, to find the silver lining, and to approach challenges with a sense of hopeful determination. Practices like mindfulness or meditation can be incredibly powerful tools here. Even just a few minutes each day of focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts without judgment, and bringing yourself into the present moment can reduce stress, improve clarity, and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. It teaches you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively to life's ups and downs. This pillar also encompasses developing a strong sense of purpose. Retirement doesn't mean the end of contribution or meaning. What makes you feel alive? What cause resonates with you? What skills can you still share? It could be mentoring someone, pursuing a passion project, being a grandparent, or volunteering. A sense of purpose provides direction, motivation, and a reason to get up with enthusiasm each day. It's a powerful antidote to feeling adrift. It truly is about cultivating inner strength, emotional resilience, and a deep well of optimism that allows you to face whatever comes with grace and courage. It's the final, unifying pillar that allows all the others to stand tall and true, ensuring that your later years are filled with a profound sense of well-being, joy, and profound personal strength. So, there you have them, the 5 incredibly powerful pillars that become your most dependable support system once you turn 60. We've talked about cultivating robust physical health through joyful movement, nourishing food, and restorative sleep, ensuring your body supports your adventures. We explored building strong social connections beyond family, creating a diverse and vibrant network of friends and community members who bring companionship and shared experiences. We delved into the importance of financial security and independence, providing peace of mind and the freedom to make choices about your life. We discussed the transformative power of lifelong learning and mental agility, keeping your mind sharp, curious, and engaged with the world. And finally, we just explored the profound impact of adaptability and a positive mindset, equipping you with the resilience and optimism to navigate life's inevitable changes with grace and joy. These aren't just concepts. They are actionable areas of your life where small, consistent efforts can yield truly transformative results. Remember, you don't have to overhaul everything at once. Pick one area, one small step, and begin there. Maybe it's adding a 10-minute walk to your daily routine, or calling an old friend you haven't spoken to in a while, or simply dedicating 5 minutes each morning to quiet reflection and gratitude. Small changes truly can make a monumental difference to your health, your happiness, and your overall sense of empowerment. The most surprising truth, the one I promised you at the beginning, is this: the most dependable support you will ever find isn't something outside of you, but the incredible strength and resilience you cultivate within yourself. It's the pillars you consciously build, day by day, that empower you to not just age gracefully, but to thrive vibrantly. You are the architect of your own well-being, and it's a journey that is deeply rewarding. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these pillars. Which one resonates most with you, and what small step are you ready to take today? Please share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your wisdom might just be the inspiration someone else needs. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. We're building a community here dedicated to living our best lives at every age, and I'd be delighted to have you join us for more helpful content. Keep nurturing these pillars, keep growing, and keep embracing the incredible possibilities that each new day brings. Live your best life at every age.